Hey fam, Alexxa here with another reaction. So today we're going to continue with our Star Trek The Animated Series, and this time with Season 1, Episode 12, titled The Time Trap. As always, if you're looking for the full-length reaction to this episode or any of my other content, you can find that on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. And if you cannot support us on Patreon, that's completely fine. You could support us directly here on YouTube by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and joining our membership program. So without any further ado, let's get into our episode. Woo! Okay. The Time Trap. Joyce Perry.
Captain's log, stardate.
Ooh, fireworks. Why do we always have to go in places where things disappear?
And if possible, determining the cause of these disappearances.
Oh, it's like a Bermuda Triangle.
Situation, Mr. Spock.
Our sensors are in a state of chaos, Captain.
Klingon battlecruiser. Deflector shields up, Mr. Sulu.
Deflectors up, sir.
Lieutenant Uhura, open the hailing frequency.
Oh!
Ready phasers.
They don't want to talk.
Locked on target, sir.
Fire.
Firing phasers.
The Klingon ship was not destroyed by our phaser fire. Its shields clearly deflected the phasers. Nor was its disappearance the type that would have been affected if it were using its cloaking device.
Any sensor analysis on that wavering effect just before the ship disappeared?
The sensors are still not registering normally, sir. But I would venture the theory it has something to do with the many ship disappearances in this area.
Mousetrapped. If the first ship doesn't succeed in blasting us out of existence, they have 2 backup ships to do the job.
Tactically well planned. When the Federation investigates, we'll be recorded as just another mysterious starship disappearance.
Captain, we are receiving a Class 2 signal from the lead Klingon vessel.
You have been identified as the Starship Enterprise, Captain James T. Kirk, last known to be in command.
Your information is correct. This is Captain Kirk.
I am Commander Curie of the Klingon Imperial Fleet. We have witnessed the destruction of our sister ship, the Klothos, and hold you responsible.
The Klothos deflectors turned aside our phaser fire and then disappeared. I don't know why. But we are in the Delta Triangle.
I do not accept this.
Frankly, Commander, what you accept is of little importance to me.
I love him.
Now, Mr.
I love him so much. It's like, I don't give a damn.
What fools thinking they can escape? Where did they go?
Captain, I've lost all coordination.
Everybody just... Oh.
Dizzy.
Sir, we seem to be suffering from some form of vertigo.
Well, damn.
Captain, on the view screen.
It's like a vast Sargasso Sea.
Oh, wow.
A graveyard of ships from every civilization imaginable.
Where are we, sir?
At another place in time, I think. Most logged communication loss and disorientation just before disappearance. My guess was they entered a window to some other continuum. Comment, Spock?
Your logic is excellent, Captain. There is a random factor to the ship disappearances. Perhaps the touching of the 2 time continuums is erratic. In any event, the window stayed open long enough for us to follow the Klothos in.
There are ships here I've only seen crude drawings of.
Wow.
Pictures in museums.
Oh, wow.
Sensor scans give a rough approximation of the age of the metal in the hulls, Captain. Some of them have been here for centuries.
Jeez.
Captain, there's the old Bonaventure. She was the first ship to have warp drive installed. She vanished without a trace on her 3rd voyage.
Scanners indicate the Enterprise shields are totally depleted, sir.
Good. All hands to battle stations. Prepare to open fire on the Enterprise immediately.
That will not be needed here, Commander Corps. Welcome to Elysia, Devna, interpreter of laws.
Gentlemen, you now stand before the ruling council. Elysia is comprised of representatives of 123 races.
Oh, wow.
Our existence dates back over 1,000 years. As a result, any act of violence is strictly forbidden and will be dealt with swiftly and with utmost severity. Questions?
Are we in an alternate universe?
It is more aptly described as a pocket in the garment of time.
How did you freeze my weaponry?
We have among us many individuals gifted with psionic powers, peace being our single goal. You, as ship captains, are responsible for the behavior of your crews. Should a crew member, with or without your knowledge, engage in any form of violence whatsoever, you will suffer the ultimate penalty: total immobilization of your ship for a century.
A century?
Oh,
We'd all
wow.
be dead by the end of it.
No, Commander Core. This small universe of ours is a curious trap. Our council appears young, yet all are centuries old.
Your life here must be almost perfect if you haven't wanted to leave.
All of us have wanted to leave at some time, Captain Kirk. But we have made the best possible world here because we have found there is no escape from it.
Wrong, Scotty.
It's our dilithium crystals, sir. They're deteriorating rapidly. But we've only 4 days at the most before power goes.
Got any miracles in your computer, Spock?
Impossible to predict, Captain.
I don't want a prediction. You will start work immediately, around the clock, non-stop, until you arrive at a formula that gets us out of here.
These consultations are useless.
Yeah, they're
Get
both
out
doing
of
the
here
same
and
thing.
Don't come back until you have a plan that works.
All power has been diverted to the engine, sir. We're picking up speed.
Just sending it right back. Right back.
You were right, Spock. But I almost wish they'd made it.
Their attempt has given me an idea.
But this involves combining our ship with
So I
the
was gonna
Klingons.
say, is it gonna have to
correct.
combine the
You
force
mean
of
you
two?
want us to cooperate with those?
If we want to get out of here, it's our only choice.
Maybe that was the
It's
problem.
a complicated navigation problem, trying to guide two such disparate ships.
Considering we only have 2 days
But
left
each
before
ship
our
wants to do
supply
it
of
by
dilithium
itself.
crystals is
They need
exhausted,
help.
I say we go with this plan.
I agree, sir.
Good.
Now they plan to combine the two ships and try again. Can you not stop them, Sirius?
It is not against our laws to try to escape.
But they may kill themselves in these mad attempts.
So long as they do not break our laws, we must not impede them.
Our science teams will get to work right away conjoining our warp and navigation systems, so we will function as a single ship. Exchange of personnel and computer hookup to start as soon as we are beamed back to our ship.
Agreed.
Mr. Spock?
I cannot tell you how impressed I am by your splendid spirit of cooperation.
Mr. Spock.
Forgive me, Commander. I was overcome by the moment.
That was weird for Spock.
The stories of his being half human must be true.
Perhaps the time continuum affected his mind.
What do you really have in mind?
You do know me, Kaz. Very well. What would you think if the Enterprise suddenly disintegrated after our dual ship had pierced the time continuum?
I would think my commander had maneuvered brilliantly.
Beg your pardon, sir.
What is it, Gabler?
Bell and I are the relief guard for the dilithium vault. We arrived a few minutes late and found them poking around. We were lost. Lost my foot. It's clearly posted as a restricted area. You knew you weren't supposed to be there.
Gentlemen, I'm sure there's been a mistake. Where are you supposed to be working?
Engineering Deck 5.
Captain, allow me to escort this young man to his work area.
Jim, I'm worried about Spock. He's just not acting normal.
No, he's
He's
not.
under a lot of pressure, Bones.
I know that, but I've never known Spock to act like a pal under any circumstances. Least of all toward Klingons.
That's true.
And if he's coming apart, Jim, we're in serious trouble. Getting out of here hinges on his computations.
I'll talk to him, Bones. It's all I can do. Your recent behavior, is something wrong?
I believe there is, Captain, but not within me. I sensed something strange about the Klingons when we were aboard the Klothos. They were too agreeable, too willing to cooperate. I picked up some indication they are planning to sabotage the Enterprise.
Sabotage? How? When?
I cannot say. The Klingon found near the dilithium vault knew nothing specific, but there is some kind of sabotage in the offing.
They need us to get through the time barrier.
But not
if they're
after.
to get through it all.
The capsule will be triggered the exact moment our dual ship reaches warp 8.
Damn.
Tonight,
I wonder if they'll
they entertain
find a
us,
way to be
but
able
the
to
gift
make
they will
them
receive
use
in
it,
return
or
will
for
be
it to
their destruction.
destruct the Klingon ship.
You see, we have all seen the futility of attempting to escape. Once each of us dreamed of breaking free. Then we came to understand it could not be done, and we accepted our life here.
We believe it can be done.
Then I shall not interfere with your dream, Captain.
Bones!
Stop! Ship captains and these two will come to the council chamber now to face charges. Your man began the fight and attempted to kill. I propose we freeze the Klothos and its crew for a star century.
May I speak?
You may.
Captain Kor and I were preparing to attempt an escape from here tomorrow. If you hibernate the Klothos, you will not only be punishing them, but us.
You will fail.
We must try, Xurius. Elysia is, in many respects, a perfect society, but with all its virtues, it is not home. And home, with all its faults, is where we prefer to be.
And that
you
is
would
true.
take these renegades with you?
We need them.
Very well. I release Captain Kor into your custody.
No! The Klingons have hidden an explosive aboard the Enterprise.
This is Xurius. Come in, Enterprise.
Orb 7, Captain.
Sir, Sirius is calling us. He says it's urgent.
Listen to it, listen to it,
Lieutenant.
listen to it.
Captain Kirk, the Klingons have placed an explosive in your computer room. Magon says it is located in the warp control panel. It will go off when you reach warp 8.
Spock, Scotty.
There it is, sir.
Thank God. Maybe they can use that to propel them. Yay!
Captain Kirk, I'm picking up a radio transmission Captain Kor intended for his home base. He took full credit for our escape from Elysia.
Why, that scoundrel.
It doesn't matter, Bones.
It doesn't?
That's what matters.
That we're out. We made it out. All right, fam. So we just finished watching season 1, episode 12 of Star Trek: The Animated Series, and that was the episode titled "The Time Trap." So our crew and the Klingons got they got stuck in a time pocket that allows time to go differently. So 1,000 years, 100 years is, it's like a couple of days or whatever. It's a very short amount of time compared to what it is for us here in our current world. So they get stuck in that area where a bunch of other ships got stuck in the past. So similar to the Bermuda Triangle. So then they have to try to find a way to come out. Every other species that got stuck there decided, or after trying to escape, realized that they could not escape and decided to accept their fate and found a way to be able to get along and create this amazing society that has no violence and that works together for the common good of each of them. And they are expecting the Enterprise and the Klingons to do the same. However, those two parties put their heads together and find a way to be able to leave that world. So I think it's called Elysia, I forget. But unfortunately, thankfully it did not work out. But the Klingons had a mind of their own and decided that through that process, they were going to try to eliminate the Enterprise. But thankfully, the people from that pocket society warned our crew ahead of time. So they were able to, thwart whatever the Klingons were trying to do, and still were able to escape the pocket of time without any destruction, without anybody dying, without losing any of our power supplies. So thankfully everything is okay. But them Klingons, man, them Klingons, it cannot be trusted. They cannot be trusted. Well, in Discovery, they could. At least season 1 and season 1-ish, but season 2, season 2 and 3. But yes, so it was just really nice to be able to see kind of everybody working together for a common goal and us finally escaping this pocket of time. But yeah, great episode as always. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Mwah! Bye for now.